around for a little bit, but it is picking up in popularity and it's gone viral now on social media. So joining us to talk about something called the 75 Hard Challenge is our 9 News medical expert, Dr. Kohli. Welcome. First and foremost, I've never heard about this.
Me
Have
neither.
you? Okay, so tell us what the 75 Hard Challenge is.
It's gaining a lot of popularity, so it's exactly as it sounds. For 75 days, you hit it hard, okay? And there are 5 rules that you have to follow every single day. You can't miss a single day. First is you have to follow a strict diet. So you get to pick the diet, pescatarian, vegetarian, vegan, what have you, but no cheat days and no alcohol. Okay, so you have to stick to that diet for 75 days.
My
2.5
Help me out.
All right, second, ladies, are you ready for this? Do 2 45-minute workouts.
A day?
A day, and one has to be outside regardless of the weather. Okay, and you can't miss a single day.
This is hard.
Number 3, drink a gallon of water, which is 3.8 liters. That's quite a bit of water.
I think we could do that.
How many ounces is that?
I can't know off the top of my head.
128. Oh no.
Oh,
That's a lot, but that I could do.
Okay, fair.
Yep, okay.
But we'll talk about whether it's safe and healthy to do that.
okay.
Read 10 pages of a nonfiction book that
we
in
could do.
some way improves yourself. So something about self-improvement. And finally, take a photo of yourself every single day to document your progress and your journey. So that's it for 75 days, 75 Hard Challenge.
75 hard. Is there like a 75 moderate? 75 gray area.
Well, it's funny that you bring that up because
Sign
we
me
are
up.
talking as medical experts that we should have 75 medium or 75 soft. There's even something called a 65 soft because doing this for 75 days is not a picture of health, and you can imagine it can induce a lot of problems. So you're drinking a gallon of water. So for some people, that can dilute out your electrolytes. You're exercising twice a day for 45 minutes, so that doesn't allow your muscles time to recover. It could create injuries. You're following an extremely strict diet, which can create eating disorders. You're taking a photo of yourself every single day, which could induce, obviously, self-image issues, problems with perfectionism, or what have you. So I'm not really a fan of the 75 Hard Challenge in its current form.
Okay. What happens if you miss a day? Like, what is the...
You're out. That's it.
Okay, so you have the flu, you have allergies, you miss a day, go all the way back to the beginning and start 75
That's
from
intense.
day 0 again.
Oh my
This is what makes me feel like it's too difficult because it's too rigid. There's no flexibility. There's no allowance for today I'm under the weather. I want to listen to my body. You just have to follow the rules every single day.
So then what is the philosophy behind it, and what are we seeing online of people that have accomplished it? What are they saying?
So there are some benefits, and I want to emphasize, what does it talk about? Okay, stay hydrated, exercise more, focus on improving your brain by reading. And so the philosophy is a really good philosophy, which is improve your health. The way that's going about doing it, it's kind of like an Ironman for your brain. It's rigid, it's too much discipline. So I think if we could figure out, like Alex has proposed, a 75 medium or 75 soft, perhaps even, that would be a better way to do this. But if you do the 75 Hard Challenge, it's probably, and you get through without some of the problems I talked about, it probably is going to improve your physical health. Certainly it will improve your cardiovascular health. It'll improve discipline tremendously because 75 days, something becomes a habit when you start doing it all the time. And it makes it so that you're more likely to not break other rules in your life as well.
What would you, so if we're going to create our own little, 75 soft or medium, how would you change this challenge so that you feel like it would be, the optimal, healthy thing to do?
So I would say anywhere from 30 onwards, you can do 30 challenge. It doesn't have to be 65 or 75. 30 is quite adequate. I love the idea of incorporating water into your daily routine, but you need to incorporate 2 liters or a little bit more if you have thirst cues. So what I like to tell people is to buy a water bottle that has time tracking on it, fill it up in the morning. Yeah, and so it says 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m.
I love that. I'm just going to take a Sharpie and write on my big old thing of water.
Yeah. Have one of your daughters draw it on there or something like that. Yeah, but that's a great way to stay on top of the hydration without necessarily being so specifically rigid about it. I love the idea of reading at bedtime, something that stimulates our mind rather than watching TV mindlessly. I don't love the idea of taking a photo of yourself every day. I think it promotes self-criticism. It promotes something called body dysmorphic disorder where you're like, oh, today my skin is looking saggy or my hair is looking bad or whatever. But I do like the idea of congratulating yourself at intervals. So having some sort of benchmarks along your journey, if it's 30 days or 65 days, where you say, okay, at day 30, I'm going to treat myself to a new dress.
Cute.
Or, something that gives you joy.
I like that better.
I
That
know.
works.
Wait, we're out of time, but what about the exercise? What would you say? Not 2 40-minute
Oh, yeah, good
Definitely
idea.
not. Definitely not. And so you want to
Okay.
do 45 minutes,
Just
5
45
days a
minutes.
week.
There
Yeah,
you
so
go.
that you
I
have
got
time
that.
for
Yep.
recovery and rest.
That's good. We like it,
Right,
Dr.
30
Kohli and
medium.
Alex.
You got it?
Thank you, Dr. Kohli.